Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. I'm going to be your real internet pilot on this here episode of the latest episode of the Airplane Show. We got some new stuff we're playing with tonight. We have a couple of new charts that SayIntentions sent. One for US IFR cheat sheet and a US VFR cheat sheet. Very cool. They sent a couple stickers. Very nice. So we're going to be using this VFR cheat sheet tonight for our VFR flight. We are sitting here, well, we're actually standing right now. You can see our shadow right there. He's pretty slim, a lot thinner than me, that's for sure. He's sitting there right now. We're getting ready to check over this here aeroplane so we can see if we can depart and head to Guernsey, and then from there head over to Southampton. Yeah, man. So we're going to jump in. We have now the Trislander. I think it's going to work a lot better in Microsoft 2020. I want to try it here first. You know, we're not using auto FPS tonight. Their test version is still not very good. I just updated that test version. It's not very good. So let's go ahead and... So this is what Aurigny used to look like before they got rid of the Trilanders. They now use ATRs. If you go and look at Guernsey or Jersey, if you look at their airports, like if you go on FlightAware and you look at what they are flying out of there now, it's mainly for like these kind of local flights, it's mainly an ATR 72. Sometimes they use Airbuses, not for Aurigny, but there are Airbuses that do fly into these airports. But today we are going to be doing this thing. This is a very well put together airplane by Blacksquare. I believe it's like 15 bucks. It's a pretty dope little airplane for that money. It comes with 3 really good guides. Let me pause this and let me pull up the guides that it comes with. I'll show y'all what it comes with when you download it. Let me hang on one second here. Let me get to the right page. Let me make sure I'm not doxing myself. All right, we should be good. All right, let me share my screen. All right, so the first one we get is this one here where it gives you a sample flight. Tells you all the switches, gauges, overhead panel, optional display. And then it gives you a pretty good rundown on the checklists, okay? Yeah, this is important. During all engine starts, the starter isolation switch number 4 must be on at all times. So you got to leave that on for starting the engines. All right, so you get this one, and then we also get Are we not moving? Is that what we're not doing that? Okay. All right, let's. Then we also get a handbook, really old handbook. It's pretty cool. We get this one. It's 11 pages. It gives you a lot of good dimensional information. Single pilot, you know, it gives you really good info in here. Takeoff speed, center of gravity, things like that. If you're really a nerd and you want to, you know, get everything down to the T. And then the last one is this owner's handbook, which this looks real to me. This is pretty dope. I like when they give you this kind of stuff. It's awesome. It's like 15 bucks for this airplane. Definitely worth this over a slice of pizza. I'm surprised that everything's in pounds, though. You know, I would have figured this plane flying mainly like islands and over in Europe, would have sworn that this would have been in kilograms. But hey, man, I'm okay with the Imperial system. That shit I understand. But yeah, this is a really good booklet. It's 48 pages long. It's got a really good pre-start checklist. It shows you how to do your walk around. Pre-start checklists, you know, if you're really into all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a really cool little booklet that comes with it. You get 3 of them, like I said. All right, let's go ahead and get this started here. Now, for the first leg of the trip, I think we're going to use the updated system. So we're going to click on Aspen, and then we're going to have this system here. Now I already loaded everything into the airplane as far as fuel and stuff like that. So, all right. I don't know if we're into the wind or not. Let me look at which way the wind is blowing here. We may have to turn our airplane. Okay, 15 knots from 70 degrees. And currently we are sitting at and we're not into the wind. We would probably have to turn a little bit. That's all right. We'll just do this anyways. So we'll sit here. All right, let's make sure all magnetos are off. They are over here. Okay, all magnetos are off. Let's make sure the parking brake is on. Okay, parking brake is on. All right, we'll turn the master switch on in a minute. I just want to check all the circuits here. These circuits actually work. Okay. You have this little checklist here. That's how you can remove everything on the outside. And then if you want to open up doors and shit, that's down here. See? Opens up all the doors. All right, let's get back in here. So let's close all the doors, remove all the gust locks. All right, remove the tail stand, remove the shocks, remove the gust lock, pitot tube cover, engine cover, and boarding steps. Okay, so that's all done. Let's go ahead and turn the batteries on. Okay, generators off 1 and 3, undervolt lamps illuminated. Oops. Come on, cameras, Jesus. All right. All doors are closed, circuit breakers are good. Warning lamps. I don't really think there's much to test in here. Yeah, I don't really see any test buttons, really. Well, no, not really. Oh, I guess we can push these. Okay, so we can push these and see if they work. All right, red is working. All right, so they're all working. I guess you can push them. Oh, maybe not. All right, fuck it. Warning lamps, radios, and all that. All right, well, we can't turn radios yet. We got to turn avionics on first. Actually, no, we'll just turn on, here we go, transponders is what we need. All right, let's get ATIS. Oh, I gotta open up SayIntentions here. Let's see here, SayIntentions. Okay, let's do that. Let's also start recording the flight here. And then let me also get up Sky Dolly. Sky Dolly! Oh my gosh, by golly. All right, that's now rolling. All right, ATIS 134.68.
And hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo. Jersey
Romeo.
Airport, information Romeo. 0020 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 08.
All right, clearance.
Wind 070 at 15 gusting 25. Visibility 1.
We have ground 121.905. Let's give them a call. 121.905 is what we should be on. Okay, 121.905. Oh, I know why it's not showing up here yet. This is number 2. It's going to be up here. Oh well, fuck it. We'll just continue to use the tablet for now until we get clearance. All right, let's see here. Clearance. Clearance, Trislander 308, VFR to Guernsey. Request flight following information, Romeo.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Trislander 308, cleared to Guernsey, runway 08. After departure, right turn out on track to Fremont TV mast, not above 1,000 feet, VFR QNH 1022, squawk 3607, report Fremont TV mast.
Cleared out of the Jersey Class Bravo Fremont TV mast. Transition VFR at 1,000 feet. Departure on squawk 3607. Trislander 308.
Trislander 308, read back correct.
All right, let's get our transponder set here. So we have 3607. Okay, 3607. Jersey ground, Trislander 308 requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
Trislander 308, traffic passing behind you, citation 350 feet, hold position.
You got it, buddy. All right, in the meantime, let's make sure all the carburetor heats are off. Okay, those are off. Throttles are closed. Props are up. Props are up. We need to full rich our mixtures. Make sure our flaps go full range. Yep. Set our trim for takeoff. Jersey traffic clear, requesting pushback and engine start clearance, Trislander 308.
Trislander 308, hold position, citation passing behind you, stand by.
Jesus, what the fuck, man? What? When did I choose this? What the fuck, man? Hey, you can't have headphones. Oh, there's our airplane. There's our rogue airplane. Come on, bitch, move! What are you taking so long for? That must be an old Asian lady driving that car. I mean, I'm sorry. Not driving that car, driving that airplane. Come on, bitch, my batteries are gonna die. Hey, we got a rear view mirror in this checklist. Do we really have a rear view mirror in our airplane? I don't see one. All right, let's make sure these are all forward. All right, those are all forward. That's good. Come on, man, I'm ready to move.
07, runway 8 taxi via Juliet Bravo.
Runway 8 taxi via Juliet Bravo, Alberni 107.
Ground, Trislander 308 requesting clearance for pushback and engine start.
Trislander 308, hold position. Citation on the taxiway behind you. I'll have your clearance shortly.
Please, if you can, we've been waiting a long time for this citation to move. Jersey, appreciate it. Trislander 308.
Trislander 308, understood. Hold position.
You mean well, SayIntentions, but you're just not... You're not yet a Jedi. The Force is strong with you, but you are not yet a Jedi. Why are my communications popping up like this? That is weird as fuck, man. Unless I have one of these buttons on the remote on my controller saved for that. I don't think I do, though. I'm about ready to turn SayIntentions off. We just gonna do this shit on our own. Maybe we'll just use VATSIM next time. At least then we'll know it works. Come on, man. Why do y'all have a...
Trislander 308, push and start approved. Face west.
Face west. Okay. So that would be that way. All right, let's... We're just going to do slew mode. All right, now let's get this set up here. So let's move this down. All right. These are all facing the right way. Set corresponding auxiliary fuel pump to on and check that fuel pressure's in the green band. Okay. So does it say, oh, do starboard first. Set corresponding. Okay, let's do starboard first. All right, fuel flow. Oh, that's magnetos. Hang on a second, that's not the pump. Here's the pump right here. All right, do port. All right, we have fuel pressure. I'm pointing to the screen, see? We have fuel pressure right down here. All right, we need to move the throttle back and forth twice. We'll do twice. Open the throttle about 10%. So we'll say like that, maybe. Select left magneto on. Press the starter button. Turn on other magneto. Repeat process. I thought we had to turn off the auxiliary pump. Corresponds, select magneto switch if their engines to start. Look for oil pressure, repeat process. When all engines are running, select rear engine power failure, switch on. Oh, turn off the switches afterwards. Okay. All right, let's make sure our RPMs are okay. Yeah, they're about where they're supposed to be, 1,000 to 1,200. All right, let's get the starboard engine going here. So let's check our fuel. You can see we have fuel. Let's get this one on. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Hang on. Now let's try this again. All right, that engine is now starting. Let's keep an eye on oil. Okay. Let's do the third engine. Frame rates. I hate 2024. I really do. 2020 works so much better. Okay, let's start this one up. All right, once they stabilize, we'll then turn off all the auxiliary pumps, put the rear power engine failure switch on. All right, rear engine switch. Okay. Working. You see the light flashing right here. We can turn that back off again. Generators. Let's get those on. All right, let's take a look at the vacuum. Big vacuum's on top. All. Where is the vacuum gauge at? Right over here, I believe. Nope. Oh, there we go. Suction looks good. All right, check ignition, green band operating for generators. All right, ampage is good, voltage is good. All right, let's get our avionics on. J, 2E, JB, fuck you. Jay, come on, bitch, let's go, man. Should be taking so long tonight. There we go, EGJB. All right, so that's good. Ground checks, pre-roll takeoff. All right, that all looks good. Let me see what climb out is supposed to be. Okay, after takeoff. Okay, very good. Let's get clearance for takeoff here. Let me just see what our frequency is. Now been set. I'm not really sure what we're going up to. I'll just put like 3,000 feet. All right, what's our taxi clearance? Jersey ground, Trislander 308 at General Aviation, ready to taxi with information Romeo.
Trislander 308, runway 08, taxi via Juliet Bravo.
Taxi via Juliet Bravo, Trislander 308. All right, that all looks good. Gyro fail. Maybe that's because I pushed that in. Let's see here. Gyro fail. That's interesting. Put our flaps down. Make sure we're set for takeoff here with our trim. All right, let's you said face west, that's the way we're going, and we got to turn around now. All right. Oh, look at an EasyJet landing. Pretty cool. There we go. Okay. Had to get the pressure set properly. Whoa! Look at that, man. Them two airplanes are dating right there. They fucking right now. Two airplanes. Gonna have little baby jets. I think the second leg of the trip we'll do old school nav. We'll click off of these Aspen systems here. Chad, will you handle the comms during takeoff?
Yo, Greg, I'm rated for IFR comms right now, bro. Can you handle takeoff?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You can only do VFR. I'm sorry about that, Chad. I forgot, man. Just chill.
Contact tower on 119.45.
No worries, Greg. Just let me know if you need anything else, bro.
Contact tower 119.455. Trislander 308. All right, what are we saying here for takeoff? Very short, runway 08. Tower, Trislander 308, holding short, runway 08, VFR to the north, ready for departure.
Trislander 308, contact tower 119 at decimal 455.
Oh, I thought it did. Contact tower 119 or decimal 455, Trislander 308. Guernsey Tower, Trislander 308, holding short, runway 08, VFR to the north, ready for departure.
Trislander 308, Jersey Tower, runway 8, wind 070 at 15, gusting 25. Cleared for takeoff. After departure, right turn out on track to Fremont TV mast, not above 1,000 feet VFR, squawk 3607, report Fremont TV mast.
Right departure, runway 08, cleared for takeoff, Trislander 308. The verbiage is a bit different than we usually say. I kind of like it. It's teaching me some new shit. I like it. I like these little handouts that they have here. Not sure which mast they're talking about, but
Runway 8.
Okay, let's see here. So after takeoff, reduce manifolds, 25. Okay, props to 2,500, manifold to 25 inches. Okay, all right, let's go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. 60 knots. 80 knots. Rotate. Flaps up. Oh, the heading's not working. All right, let me change this here. Good morning, departure, Trislander 308 climbing to 3,000 feet. Currently climbing through 2,000 feet.
Trislander 308, Jersey departure identified QNH 1022.
Autopilot, heading, and what is going on? All right, let me turn off the autopilot for a second.
9600, Alpha contact press control on 129.505. 129.505.
Why is it going? Why is it turning around in heading mode here? What the fuck? That is weird. That is so weird. It won't turn in autopilot. All right, so we should be at 18 manifold pressure, about 2,200 RPMs. All right, now let's see what the hell is going on with this heading. Yeah, it is not doing our heading here. Actually, our heading is way off. Let's try this here. All right, now we're turning. Oh, gyro fail. We have a failure. Oh, no wonder it's not working right. I understand why it's not working right. Gyro failure. That's why our nav is not working properly. Fuel's looking okay. Plenty of fuel in the backup tanks. Yeah, why is our gyro not working? Very weird. I wonder what's going on with this.
Radar contact. Climate maintain 4,000.
Very strange. Never seen that failure before. Not on this airplane. See if they have a gyro failure in here. All right, lean fuel mixture. Until the EGT needle peaks. Okay, we can do that. EGT needle on here. Where is? I don't see exhaust.
Contact rest control on 129.505.
Oh, there we go. Okay. No, that's fuel pump. That's oil pressure, cylinder temperature.
Charlie Tango.
Oil.
Costing 2,100 for 6,000. 100. Charlie Tango. Contact border control on 125.105.
Oh, there's that's it right here. This one right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Pull some of the mixture out until it peaks and then drops back down again. No, I don't think that's EGT either. Oh yeah, that is EGT. Okay. Okay, so the carb button, okay, so that's so confusing. So the carb switch does the EGT as well. Okay. All right, so it peaks and then reduces slightly. Oops. Okay, so that one's good now. Now let's do rear. We're watching this needle right here. It'll peak and then go down a little bit. That's how you know you're leaned properly here. All right, and let's do this one as well. There we go. All right, now we're leaned. If we need to transfer fuel, we can do that. Do I have failures? I don't think I have failures in here. Let's see if Trislander owner's handbook. Yeah, let's see if it's in the owner's handbook. It's not going to be in this one. Search gyro. No results. All right. Let's type it in here. GYRO. Okay, gyro, tail lamp. Yeah, it doesn't say about a gyro fail. That's weird. Yeah, we are way off the mark because we have a failure. After we shut the airplane down and land, hopefully we'll have a better go of it here. All right, so when we are about 5 to 7 minutes outside of their airspace, which we probably are already, what? Oh, we sure are still heading north. Okay. Might have to fly this bitch by hand.
Contact border control on 125.105.
Border Bordeaux control on 125.105. Enter air 3622.
Approach is 128655.
November Romeo contact breast control on 129.505.
Guernsey Tower, Trislander 308, 10 miles east at 3000, inbound, full stop, information Romeo.
Trislander 308, Guernsey departure, good morning, La Haye, QNH 1022.
They didn't give us the green light for full stop, but that's all right. We'll get there. I wonder why this is not working properly. I'm not missing anything that I can think of.
Trislander 308, call conspicuity, free call code 10A, info on 120.35 if required. Contact Bordeaux control on 125.105. Blue Island 5539 and contact breast control on 129.505.
120.35. What are we talking about here?
505 for Blue Island 5539er. Good day.
Let's see what this is here. Free call, Trislander 308, 10 miles east at 3000, inbound, full stop. We have information Romeo.
Trislander 308,
right, we'll wait till we get closer to Guernsey. We're still a bit away. All right, fuel is doing okay. We may have to transfer some fuel here pretty soon. Let's see here, we got starboard and transfer. Oh, that's for a test. Never mind. Fuel is transferring. This one's almost done. See here, we are currently going, oh, we're 30 miles out. Okay. All right, we are on track 333. Direct track is 310. Like sometimes there's a way to spin this, like the actual compass around, but I don't think that's the issue with the gyro failure. That's like, I don't know. I've never seen that issue before on this airplane. Like I wish it was something simple, like one of these, it's not working here. Unless there's more circuits here. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Yay, 12 frames a second. Yay, 15 frames a second. Yeah, the first time I flew this airplane, I was like, man, why can't I put the wheels up? I was like, dude, what is with this airplane, man? I'm like, can't even put the wheels up. And I was like, oh, yeah, you can't put the wheels up in this airplane. Oops. Yeah, this system is not working like it does on 2020. These buttons usually work on 2020. Here's why it's saying it's not working. Because we are on the wrong, so we should be at, what does it say here? 331. Here we go. Let's go into roll mode. There we go, now gyro. Ooh, no, 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 bitch, stop. All right, let's go back into heading mode. We got gyros fixed now. We have 109.4. Whoa. Whoa, heading. What the fuck is this airplane doing? This thing is not ready for showtime on 2020. All right, looks like we got control again. What the fuck, airplane? This airplane, you know what, man, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Let's just do this shit on 2020. Man, fuck this game, man. I am so sick of this bullshit not working right on 2024, man. Fuck you, game. I hate you. I really do. You know what? I wasn't going to buy the new 777 on X-Plane because I was going to buy the PMDG one for 2024. Man, fuck you. I'm buying that Flight Factor shit tomorrow. Tomorrow, son. I might even buy it later tonight. All right, let's get 2020 rolling. Man, fuck you, game. Game's so gay, man. I hate this game. Fuck, dude. Don't use an airplane in 2024 unless it's like native. This says this shit's compatible. Obviously, this shit ain't compatible. We shouldn't have had a gyro failure, first of all, for using that new system. First of all. Second of all, after we fixed it and we got the gyroscope working and we go into heading mode, it shouldn't try to flip the fucking plane over. So gay. Fuck, man. All I wanted to do when I got off work today was just fly an airplane. Have fun. No, no, we're not allowed to have fun. No fun, police. Watch us screw your airplane up. Shit. What a waste of time this game is sometimes, man. really is. It really is, man. Fuck, dude. Just want to fly airplanes, man. Just want to fly fake airplanes. Is that too much to ask for? Is it because I got my regular glasses on tonight? Is that why? Now, at least we wouldn't have frame rate issues in this next one. I like this VFR cheat sheet, man. This shit is pretty nice. Clearance, Skyhawk 123, Alpha Bravo, Cessna 172, VFR to Boise, request flight following, information Juliet. All right, I'll be right back. Here, we'll put this on in the meantime. All right, we are almost ready to roll. Thank you for being the only person in chat to say something, even though it's a bot spamming chat in Kick. Well, not spamming, but even though it's a bot hitting the chat, thank you, bot, for being the first person to chat on Kick. It's so pitiful. All right, I'm so tired of 2024. Hopefully this shit'll work, man, because it's so gay. It's so this gay. Man, oh my God. I really hope it works. It'll work on 2020. That's not the problem. Problem is getting it to work on 2024. I think. I mean, there's been quite a few updates on 2024 since that Trislander was made compatible for it. So maybe it's not Microsoft's fault. Maybe it's not Asobo's fault. I want to believe it's their fault. I want to believe that who the fuck makes this? Blackbird, Black Box. I want to think that it wouldn't be Black Box's fault, but then again, it probably is, being that I haven't seen an update on that airplane in forever. Sucks, dude. We should have been on our second leg of the trip already, because that was only like a 20-30 minute flight. I was wondering why after takeoff, when I put it in heading mode, why we were going south. I was like, what the fuck? I have it going north. Like, I saw where it said gyro fail, but like, yeah, you got to line up. Okay, so let's see here. You got to line up the indicator, but it should have did it automatically when we had the digital version in there. All right, liveries. I want to say it was cargo. I don't remember it being only cargo. Oh, here we go. All right, we'll set this here like this. Yeah, that works. All right, and customization. We have G Joey, AUR, 308. All right, let's try this again. EGJJ. This is the same airport I think we do for the Academy. All right, let's set that as departure and let's go. Hey, we do a chase plane again with this. That's right, we have chase plane. I gotta remember the camera controls now. I think they should all be set up properly. We might have to save our pilot position. All right, let me turn the game audio on. Okay. I think what we're going to do this time, before we... Hang on a second. Let's make it bright outside. I think before we do anything, we're going to line up our compass card here. So currently we are showing a heading of 351 roughly. So let's come down here. What are each one of these? How many are there? Let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we'll say that's 350. All right, we'll just do that. Okay, let's remove all of these. Let me click on new flight for SayIntentions. All right, let's turn on the battery. Turn on that. All right, ATIS.
D070 at 15.
Information
Visibility
uniform.
10. Sky clear. Temperature 11. Dew point 7. QNH 1021. Transition level 60. Localizer may be unreliable. Monitor closely
1021.
for guidance. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
I said 1021. Let's set that. Let's see here. Jersey ground, Trislander 308, general aviation, requesting VFR departure to the north. We have information uniform.
Trislander 308 start approved. Runway 08 after departure. Right turnout on track to Fremont TV mast, not above 1,000 feet. VFR Squawk 3607. Report ready for taxi.
Okay, let's back up. I need to do one thing real quick with the controls here. Okay, search by input. Oh, okay. All right, so I do have it set properly. It's just when I'm in slew mode. Okay. All right, that works. Let's see here. Oh, we're okay to start engines. Let's go ahead and start engines up. All right, let's see here. We need to have nav and beacon lights on. Let's make sure we're getting fuel flow. Yep, we can see fuel flow there. Let's go ahead and move our props all the way forward. Cycle this twice. And then maybe about 10%. Hey, it might be helpful to put the fuel mixture in. to at least 1,000 RPMs. All right, let's do starboard engine. We are getting fuel. 1, 2. Alright, that one's looking good. Let's do rear. Alright, fuel's looking good. 1, 2, and go. Avionics on. Now we're still getting that gyro fail. That's interesting. Still getting that gyro fail. All right, we'll see what happens after we get our status update here. All right, squawk 3607, so we're squawking the same thing again. Still have a gyro fail. That shouldn't be. That's so weird. See, and how it says we're heading west here, like, what's going on with this thing? Yeah, see, that's not correct. Oh, we are heading west. Huh. When did that happen? And like, it was just north. I know we just we just moved, but all right, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay, now we're good. Let's get taxi clearance. Am I on ground? I think I am. Ground, Trislander 308 at gates, ready to taxi with information uniform.
Trislander 308, runway 08, taxi via Juliet Bravo.
Taxi to runway 8 via Juliet Bravo, Trislander 308. Oh, shoot. Hang on 1 second, guys. All right, do I have a, I thought I set this for, no, I didn't. Oh shit. Let me look at a couple of things real quick. I need to make sure some of these keyboard controls are okay. Okay, so that's flaps. I don't care about that. Okay, so that's flaps. Oh, that's parking brake. That's landing gear. Okay, so this is parking brake. This is flaps. Okay, so let's do this here. We have trim. Oh, it's W and Q. Okay, I can do without. Let's go ahead and go back into here. Shortcut, we'll say L. No, actually, we're going to do a different button here. J. And then we're going to do next. Excellent. Okay, so that should be good. And then what do I have for going to the outside? Should be this button. Oh, excellent. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's get out of here. We should be moving. much better this time around. Frame rate, everything's better. Still not using auto FPS. I'm okay with that. Jersey Tower, Trislander 308, holding short runway 08, ready for departure to the north.
Trislander 308, Jersey Tower, runway 8, wind 070 at 15, cleared for takeoff. After departure, right turn out on track to Fremont TV mast, not above 1,000 feet VFR, report Fremont TV mast.
Right downwind departure, runway 08, clear for takeoff, Trislander 308. Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
I don't know if they'd have cabin crew or not, but we're going to use them today. All right, let's go. Takeoff power set, airspeed is alive. 80 knots. Jesus, we got up to speed fast. Good morning, departure, Trislander 308, is 1,500, climbing to 4,000. What is going on with this heading mode, man? This shit is wild. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Man, fuck you, game. Great autopilot system you have. Great autopilot system. Jesus, you cannot use heading mode in this thing. Oh my God. All right, we'll just fly it manually for a while. If we're gonna fly it manually, I do need to get rid of a button here. Why is button L going? Okay, there we go. Let me see what this is here. Jesus, what happened to this airplane? I thought this airplane was good. Look how it's turning our airplane. Look at this. What the fuck, Blacksquare, or whatever the fuck your name is? Can't even fly this motherfucker, man. You just gotta fly this motherfucker by hand. That's all there is to it, man. This plane sucks, dude.
Trislander 308, contact departure on 118.555.
Contact departure 118.555, Trislander 308. Yo, this airplane sucks ass, dude. Departure, Trislander 308, climbing through 1,000 feet or 3,000 feet.
Trislander 308, Jersey departure identified, QNH 1021.
I need to look at one last thing here.
Departure, Golf Bravo Tango Oscar Lima 2000 for 4000.
All right, so it's just not swapping the comms.
Oscar Lima, radar contact, VFR altitude.
You have no idea, Johnson, man. This thing is absolute trash.
Control on 129.505.
This motherfucker is trash. It used to be good though. That's the thing. Like I remember autopilot used to work. Like this airplane used to be pretty decent, man. This thing is fucked, dude. I quit doing it on 2024 tonight just to try it on 2020, and man, it is just as bad here as well. Did you see what happens when you put it in heading mode? Here, let's line up the heading. All right, so our heading is pretty much lined up. Let's go ahead and put the autopilot on. Altitude and heading mode. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go straight up in the air. Okay, heading and altitude. Watch what happens with our heading. So we've just passed the heading now. Now it's going to go back the other way, and it's going to try to flip us over. It's plain. Look at this thing. Look at this. I'm not doing a fucking thing. This is all autopilot. What a wonderful airplane they made. What a wonderful piece of trash you guys made. All right, let me contact Guernsey, approach. Let's take our, oh shit. Let's get off of autopilot. All right, let's see here. So for inbound, we have Guernsey Tower, Trislander 308, 5 miles south at 6,000, inbound full stop information uniform. Yeah, this plane is fighting all kinds of demons in the air.
Guernsey departure, good morning.
Man, I was so pumped to fly this airplane tonight. All day I was looking forward to flying this thing. Not anymore. Not anymore. All right, I don't know which, let me see which runway. We have here, runway 9. So the course for that is 87. Yeah, this airplane was good at one point. I don't know what happened, man. I used to brag and brag and brag about this airplane when I first got it. I thought this thing was one of the best airplanes I ever had. But this airplane being as trashy as it is tonight just confirms that I just need to start playing more in X-Plane. Yeah, we just need X-Plane more. We're going to buy that Flight Factor 777 here today or tomorrow, and we're going to fly that bitch tomorrow night. Right, there's Guernsey. Are they like letting us join traffic, or what the fuck are they doing? Guernsey approach, Trislander 308, requesting full stop landing. Which runway is active this morning?
Trislander 308, runway 08, active.
Guernsey Tower, Trislander 308 is midfield, left downwind, runway 08, requesting clearance for landing.
Trislander 308, contact Aurigny Tower 125.355.
Contact Aurigny Tower 125.355. Trislander 308. Don't know why we need to contact them. We're trying to land on your base today. Maybe SayIntentions. Maybe this is just a bad night to stream. Maybe everything's messed up tonight. SayIntentions, the airplane, everything. We're almost out of fuel. Let's, well, not almost, but let's add a little bit more fuel. Aurigny Tower, Trislander 308, past the airfield, heading downwind, requesting full stop landing, information uniform.
Trislander 308, runway 08, right-hand circuit, report final.
Runway 08, cleared to land, Trislander 308. Okay. So according to the chart, we need to get down to about 2,000 feet, so let's keep on descending. Should have just used my flight system tonight. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe because we're using an Xbox controller. Maybe the game is trolling me tonight. That's got to be what it is. It can't be that the plane is just absolute shit. It's got to be that they're trolling us. Why are my flaps still down? I put those bitches up. All right, we'll just fly out here for a while. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that other leg tonight, not with this airplane being this shit. That's such a shame, man. This thing was such a beast, like when it first came out, but it doesn't work on 2024 anymore. It barely works on here, as long as you don't use autopilot. Maybe because our window down, maybe that's why. Maybe we need to put our window up. Maybe that's the key to turning on the autopilot. That's gotta be what it is. It'll work now for sure. Yeah, tomorrow night's gonna be Flight Factor Friday. We're going to buy the 777. I'm not going to buy the one with the upgraded engines or any of that shit yet. I want to see how it actually does on X-Plane first before I start investing a lot more money into it. All right, we can start turning back, I think. Oh, we can at least start turning towards the runway. Yeah, we're just about ready to join the VOR. All right, let's turn. All right, we can turn that off. Fuel's empty. On to tip tanks. Rear engine fail. Put that on since we're coming in for landing. We got to do a little bit of a turn here to join traffic, or at least join the pattern. Right, let's level out a little bit. We're a little under altitude right now. As long as you don't mind flying the airplane by hand, it's pretty nice. It's just you got to fly it by hand the whole time. You can't use autopilot. All right, we're going to go out just a little bit more and then make our turn. Let's put our fuel pumps on for landing. All right, and when we are 5 miles out, we need to be at... Okay, we're good on altitude. We're actually a little low. We're about 500 feet too low. We'll wait to put our flaps down until we're lined up. We're almost lined up. Needle's moving. VOR needle is moving. Once that gets about halfway between the first dot and our airplane, we'll start turning. All right, there we go. Let's start turning. Go flaps 1. Let's go props full forward. We didn't even fly long enough to worry about mixing our tanks, like worrying about the fuel mixture. That's actually one of the funnest parts of flying this plane is leaning the fuel tanks out. I'll go over that before I end. I'm not doing the second leg of this flight, not not where I can't use autopilot, man. I am not sitting here flying this thing by hand for an hour and a half. No, thank you. Not unless somebody wants to like super chat $100. Super chat $100, I'll fly it by hand. Donate 1,000 kicks and I'll fly it by hand the whole way. I'll even break out the flight control unit that I usually break out on the weekends because I'm too lazy to slide it over here during the week. All right, we are too fast for flaps right now. Let me slow down a bit. We should be below that white bar. All right, we're about 5-ish miles. So we need to start descending in a moment. The JER G7 SE control. I've never heard of that. This one I have for trim. This one's not bad. I have 2 buttons on the keyboard for trim, and it's working pretty well. You know, I just I'm very lazy, so during the week I don't usually break out my flight control system, but I may have to start doing it. This is the first time I've had an issue with using my controller. It's not the controller that I have an issue with tonight. It's that this airplane, just the autopilot, just does not work. Yeah, but I've seen those controllers online. They get some really good reviews. I tell you, the controller that I really want to get is the that new one from Honeywell. I think it's from Honeywell. The one that's got the sliders on it and the levers you can pull out like in the Cessna. Yeah, that one looks dope as hell. I think it's like $150, $200. Guernsey Tower, Trislander 308 established on the VOR runway 08 on final for landing. Information uniform.
Trislander 308, winds 070 at 15, runway 08, cleared to land. Caution bird hazards, turbulence on final.
Yeah, hang on, let me land and then I'll look at the chat. Whenever I look at the chat when I go to land, usually bad things happen. I usually use that as my excuse. All right, flaps full. Yeah, that Turtle Beach system I got, in itself, it wasn't overly expensive, not like a Honeywell system. It was still like $400 or $500, I think, for the rudders and the controller. But yeah, and I got this stand that goes with it, but where I can put everything on one stand. If you look up Turtle Beach, their system, you'll see the rack that you can get for it. I think the whole setup was like $700 or $800. So yeah, it does get expensive. That controller though, that new one from Honeywell, like, I don't know if you're familiar with that controller or not, but that controller is like, if I didn't have a flight control system, I would definitely be all over that controller. It's got throttle sliders, it's got slider for the flaps, it's got the levers on like a Cessna for mixture and prop, throttle. It's really looks like it's very well put together. And I'm pretty sure it's made by Honeywell. Whoa, wind, whoa. Yeah, having a flight control system does make it a whole lot more immersive. That's for sure, especially when you're coming in for landing and during takeoffs and shit. I mean, it's dope. It's dope having a flight control system, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're floating a little bit. I want to get closer to the center line. Ugh, that was bad. That was a bad landing, a little too rough. A little too rough for our liking usually. All right, I want to pull up that controller real quick so I can look at it. The one I was telling you about. Then I'm going to end my stream tonight. I am not flying this thing by hand for Honeywell controller. Aviation. Controller aviation. Oh, okay, here we go. Echo Aviation. Let me pull this up here. Display capture. Yeah, this one here. So it's 150 bucks, but look, it's got speed brake, it's got flaps and slats, it's got a trim wheel, it's got the pull-outs for, you know, pull-outs for throttle, mixture, props, condition lever if you want to do it. I mean, and it's got interchangeable like buttons up here too, it looks like. I mean, if I didn't have that Turtle Beat system, I'd be all over this. I think this is awesome. Look, it's even got the right colors here. Like that is cool, man. For 150 bucks, I mean, that's about what a lot of controllers go for. Really. Yeah, this is dope, man. Yeah, absolutely. If you don't have the money for like a whole setup, which, I mean, it is expensive. It is. I'm not gonna lie. Getting a good flight control unit that's responsive and that works well. I mean, yeah, they are expensive. I really wanted the Honeywell one. I can't afford that shit. No way. No way. I don't think. Oh yeah, like here, like these, like this is the one I really wanted. This Alpha flight control. This is 350 bucks. Then the Quadrant. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a Quadrant too that goes with my system. That's right, I have 3 components. Yeah, this one is head and shoulders the best one I've seen. It's got the knob here for different settings, heading. It's got 4 throttles, speed brake, trim wheel, flaps, autopilot on and off, increase. I mean, this thing is the real deal here. I would love to have this thing. Not in the cards at this point. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'll be back tomorrow night for sure. We're going to get that Flight Factor 777. I'm going to buy it tonight while I'm upstairs just chilling. And we're going to fly it on X-Plane. I am very close to not really buying any more airplanes for Microsoft. I just can't stand it anymore. It's just, the shit is so unreliable now. They come out with too many updates, then the airplanes aren't updated enough to offset it. It's just, it's a mess, man. It's a mess. It's a mess. Fuck, man. Fuck Microsoft, man. I was looking so all day. All I wanted to do was fly this airplane. I was like, yeah, it's got the big eyeballs on it. It's got 3 propellers, man. We're going to fly from Jersey to Guernsey. Then we're going to go into the mainland. It's going to be exciting. Autopilot's going to work because it worked last time I tried it like 6 months ago. That autopilot doesn't work for shit on this airplane. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. I'm done complaining. I'm done complaining. I'm really not like a complaining kind of person, but man, every once in a while, something rubs me the wrong way. And I just don't have time for that bullshit. Yes, it's a $15 airplane, yes. But it used to work. That's the thing. Before these last updates, see, the problem is that this airplane has not been updated in a very long time. But Microsoft 2020's had updates. Microsoft 2024 has had updates. But the airplane, no update on the airplane, man. Even when you have the plane level and the heading is within a few degrees and you go into heading mode, you saw what happened, man. We almost rolled over a couple of times, man. It's fucked up. That's not immersive. Not unless you're really trying to get fired from your job. Like if you're trying to get fired from your job as like an airline pilot, that's a good way of doing it. That's a good way of getting fired. All right, I'm out of here. I will see everybody next time on the next episode of the Airplane Show, the No BS Airplane Show. See ya.